What's up, everybody? It's Frazee here. Welcome back to some more TeamFight Manager 2. Today, Parents' Basement versus Circuit Disruptors. Let's get it going. So they have Zote, Dragonfly, Bit, Save, and Helper as their top players here. They're 2-2. Most picked champions are going to be Cavalry, Gunner, Dual Blader, Ninja, and Executioner, tied with a few others here. Most banned is Pyro, Gunner. Key player is Zote. This team tends to prefer Cavalry, Gambler, Dual Blader. Circuit Disruptor tends to engage quickly in objective fights. Circuit Disruptor tends to prioritize joining team fights over managing mini waves. It's understandable. Let's go to Stadium. We are gonna rock the same, boys. Are we getting a bit better? Lois, he needs some better stuff here. He isn't making many calls. Yo does need some better stats still. We have Dupree. I think they're getting a little bit better here. We must see these stats increase here soon. If you think that's why we're losing, it could be, but I mean, FP1's not going to do us any better. Is Luke going to be better? No. Chieftain, huh. Understandable. Is Gabs better? No, these are all our old people too. Arcane Teddy. You know what? I'd rather Alois. So we're going to have to rock with those. These are our streaming boys. So let's get it popping though. Round number 5. Set 1. Ban phase. They get the first ban. They're going to ban Swordsman. We're going to ban Cavalry. We're going to ban Lancer. We're going to ban Dual Blader. They're going to get Pyro. Kind of seen that coming. We're going to try for Archer. Then go Berserk. Squishy Ninja. We don't want too much group up here. Hammer. Monk and Ogre. We go Magic Knight here. Pop you at the support, pop you at the jungle. Let's give you top. Let's try that. The only thing I'm really scared of is the Ogre. We gotta make enough damage to get past that. Try that. We can try poke, maintain distance. Maybe the hard engage has been what's screwing us in some of those Morguard fights. Go Magic, HP, AD. Maybe 80 HP? Or do you need like attack speed? Yeah, let's go more HP. We don't need the defense. Let's try that. You could try magic. HP attack speed. I don't know how this is gonna do. Maybe we need more survivability late game. Let's try. Circuit Disruptors on the bottom, Parents Basement on the top. Team's Parents Basement does need this win. Come on, boys. Dupree gonna fight the Gambler down the mid. Yo is gonna also help for us. Zhao and Waldy in the bottom versus Helper and Save for the Circuit Disruptors. It looks like we're going to push them back here to begin with early, but they're going to get help from the Gunner. And 3v2, we still push them back a bit. Berserker is going ham. Alois versus Zote in the top. The Magic Knight versus the Pyromancer. Waldy just eating in this with that HP gain that he got. Yo down the mid, going to attack Bit, the Gambler for Circuit Disruptors. Dupree also helps. 2v2 back in the bottom here. They do got a lot of stun magic. It looks like the fight ensues in the bottom yet again. Waldy and Zhao doing a wonderful job to keep pushing them back with their knockups and such. And the heal from the Berserker as he takes point. Dupree gonna have to back off here down the mid as he does get a lot of damaggio done to him. Dragonfly gets caught off here by Yo in the jungle. First Serpent does spawn. Where's the team? Bit's gonna get ulted by Dupree after the 2 from the ninja there. So Dupree gets kill number 1 of the game, and it's going to be a little bit of a fight for the Serpent here. Zhao's going to be the first one in here. He's going to get taken out because he pushed in by himself. Yo's going to have to back off as he has no HP. And they're going to unfocus this Serpent and let Circuit Disruptors take it. Waldy gets the bottom tower. He's going to get caught in a 3v1. He's going to have to back off here. 1 HP. Does he get away? No, he does not. He stops and goes back. Bit is going to get caught off guard by Yo in a 2v1 in the mid lane yet again. Saves there. Does take a bit of damage there. The gold lead is on Parents Basement here for the most part, except for the Ogre. Morgard coming in 20 seconds. Helper, Dragonfly, Bit all down the middle for Circuit Disruptors versus a Zhao and a Dupree. Waldy trying to push that bottom lane. Has an Ogre in front of him. He's doing work. Yo coming out of nowhere, of course. Try to swing into his favor. Fight ensues down the middle. Morgard is up. Is it enough? Zote's going to get caught off guard here and be the first down. Now looking. Yo's going to get stunned as he is out of position. That's what happens with the ninja. It is now a 4-on-4 for this fight. 2 gunners here. Dragonfly first to get hit. Bit second. Bit does go down. There's now a 4-on-3, 4-on-4, 5-on-4. We're going to go group up here at the top here. Waldy's going to be the first one out of position. They're going to fight the Ogre. Ogre's almost dead. Ogre's down. We're also going to kill the Monk. That's going to be a 5-on-3 now. 5-on-4 or 4-on-3. They're going to actually back off. And we're going to take most of this. Morgard here. Half HP. They're going to obviously probably going to try to come steal it, right? No. Parents Basement does take the first Morgard. So we have a minion buff now. Beautifully done for the team fight for Parents Basement. Kills 6 for Parents Basement, 4 for Circuit Disruptors. TeamFight's going to go down for this next Serpent. And it looks like that Ogre is exactly where he needs to be. 2 down now for Parents Basement. It's going to be a 3-on-5. Yo's going to be caught out of position. He needs to go back and not get stunned. We are taking their middle tower right now. Dupree and Alois out of position in a 5-on-4. Dupree's going to get out of there. So is Alois. It is a 5-on-2. Dupree's going to get stunned. He does get back behind his tower, though. Does get back to the base. They are going to get some more items. Meaning more Damaggio here, boys. Let's go. Bit goes down first. Dragonfly is going to take a lot of damage second. Now it looks like a 5-on-3. Save here is going to get caught up position. 5-on-2. They're going to go back. We have another Morguard in 1 second with a player lead. So down the middle is going to get ulted by the Archer here, but the Archer is not going to hit most of it. He does die here. It is now a 5-on-3. Waldy's going to come out. Red team's turret destroyed. Yo's going to slay Helper here. Alois slains Bit. We have now 13-6. Parents Basement. We have 3 on the Morguard. It is a 5-on-1. What a beautiful day to be Parents Basement. Red team slays the Morguard. We have 2 Morguards to 0. Save. Pushing up. Not enough. We are going to get a turret from the top tower. Another Serpent's going to go our way. We are going to fight here. Dupree slays Helper. Looks like it's not going to be enough here. Save's going to be the one here. He's going to get knocked up, caught out, and just too much damage here. Another one goes down for Circuit Disruptors, and we are pushing them right back into their base. Parents Basement is going to take set number 1. MVP is PB Dupree. Good stuff on the Archer there. All right. Next game. We had a little bit more Damaggio there. They got rid of Lancer to begin with. Heard of Ogre. Tired of facing an Ogre. Monk. Dual-Blader. Pyro. We're gonna get Xe. Cavalry. Good night, Swordsman. Do we need more damage? Do we need more stun? We're gonna try that. Or do you want this on the bottom? And the swordsman in the jungle. We're gonna actually do it like that, boys. That actually would have been so much better for them to be up top. Two magic resists. They've got no stuns, really. AD. Just let player decide on those. Start match, boys. Game set number 2. We are on the top yet again for Parents Basement. They're on the bottom for Circuit Disruptors. Our MVP last game was Dupree. Let's see if he can put in the same work this time. Dupree down the middle here with the Executioner play. Waldy. Zao in the bottom lane still. Bit's going to get pulled out here. Zao's going to be the only one in a 1v3. He does get taken out here first by Helper on the Pythoness in the bottom lane. Alois going to be facing Zote in the top lane. A fighter versus the Pyromancer. Dupree here versus Bit down the mid lane. The Executioner versus the Gunner. Looks like Yo's going to come out here and try to help, but it's not going to be good enough as Bit is going to get away. Bottom lane going to get ganked again by Dragonfly. Zao going to get away just in time. Sliver of HP, but he got away. They are going to push into our mid tower here, actually. And our top tower. Laning phase going pretty well for them. Let's see if it continues that way. Bit is... Oh, Dupree's going to miss the skill hit here. But he does bleed him. Does he get the kill? No, he does not. Dupree misses just by a little. First Serpent comes to terms here. Zal and Waldy in the bottom already fighting here. Dragonfly is going to come help in a 3v2 again. Dupree is going to come help, pull Dragonfly out of position. Dragonfly is going to switch and then run. Waldy's there. Yo's also there to help. They're going to have to back off of this. The HP ain't enough. And this Zao's kind of playing by himself here, taking all his HP. They do get the first Serpent. 1v2 in the bottom lane here. That Archer pick really hurt. I want an Archer. I don't really got range. And they got a Pyromancer. You know what I mean? Like, I should have picked more range. That's on me for my pick ban. So yeah, we're having trouble fighting these lanes because they're all just shooting us from afar. Middle tower is going to go down here. Yo's going to come out of nowhere. Can he finish it? He does not. Oh, Waldy does, though. No, Yo does. Yo does actually get the finish. My fault. So that is 1-1 now. Fight does ensue down here in the mid lane. It's not going to be too great here for either squad. It looks like they're going to be first on Morguard here, and we have Dupree and Zao already low on HP before this whole fight. They need to back off. This first Morguard is not going to go our way, it looks. Aloy slays Dragonfly. It's going to be a 4v4. Dupree's. Another goes down. The Archer goes down. It gets pulled out of position. We're going to go back. It's actually a 5-on-3 for this Morguard. Wonderful work from Parents Basement here. Even with the gold lead that Circuit Disruptors have, they still do not get it. They have 4 on Serpent right now. We have 5 on Morguard. They're going to push up the Morguard here. They're going to come contested. Python is going to be the first there. Going to first get hit. Dragonfly is going to be the first down. Save's going to be next. And they're going to go right back to Morguard. Waldy's going to go back to base. Instead of recalling, he's going to go back to base. We have 4 on. Waldy's going to catch Helper out of position here, trying to fight down the mid lane. He's going to go help his team fight for Morguard. First Morguard goes down for Parents Basement. We now have a nice little buff. Helper is going to go down right after from PD Dupree with that Executioner play. Executioner is a great play here for us boys. Let's go. Bit's going to get chased down by Waldy. We do lose a turret in the process, but we're going to get turrets here too. Dragonfly facing a Zao. Save comes out of nowhere and does actually get the kill on the Zao here from the ult. The Archer. Circuit Disruptors. Helper is going to get caught out of position here. Save. Going to take a couple smacks as well. Zao. Going to do absolutely no damage to that Pythoness. There's a fight ensues down the mid lane here. Waldy putting in that work when he has to. Bit's going to run away. Can he get away? Yes, just enough. More guard, 27 seconds. We need to have a nice little fight here. It is 5-on-5. There is a fight for the Serpent. First person to go down is going to be Bit. Waldy slays him for us. We're going to go back and take the Serpent, actually. It will be our first Serpent of the game, as they have 2. We do now have a man advantage in this next team fight. Helper going to get caught out. Helper's going to go down. Yo gets another slay for us. Dragonfly. Yo gets another slay onto Dragonfly. It's a double kill. Save just does get away here. Is going to be enough, though. It looks like they do have their respawn for Bit. Bit's going to get caught out of position right away, though, here. Does die. Another kill here for Parents Basement. 12 kills to 3. Morguard fight. They're down a player. Zote is going to be there, but is going to get pushed back right away. 15 seconds to be a 5-on-5, but they do have 5 on the Morguard currently, and their team is not close. Close enough. They really come in. They get 2 slays. Are they going to get the Morguard? Blue team does get the Morguard here. Circuit Disruptors, they come in and they steal it here with the Pyro. And the Pythonus doing the old area of effect here onto that boss. And we have fight priority. I guess a smart tactic here. We're going to have to fight here back in our base. Bit's going to be the first one down. Can we survive this? That is going to be the good question. We're going to push them back a bit here. Yo and Zhao going to get caught out of position. Yo is definitely going to be out of position. They do get another one of our turrets. Yo does get back to base somehow. Holy. It's still a 5-on-3. We're going to try to take another Serpent here. Morguard buff, only 7 more seconds. We're going to try to steal it again. We do get the Serpent here. Team fight goes down. Bit's going to be pulled in. Save's going to be chased down by the cavalry here. And he does die. Waldy gets another kill here. Helper gets pulled in. So much damage goes on to Helper. Helper does die. Yo gets another kill. Waldy going to chase down Bit here. Does get him. He has Zote to face afterwards, though. Zhao, of course, is going to taunt him with Dupree there to help. Is it enough, though? I think so. Yo came back. Yo's going to be there. Dupree actually slays the Pyromancer on Circuit Disruptors. Another Morguard here. Another 5 on for Parents Basement. And Parents Basement does slay another Morguard here, so we have the chance to close out this game. Bit dies first. Dupree gets another kill. We do back off a bit here. It looks like we are going to push up here. Dupree, Yo is going to be actually in the tower here to help these Morguard buffed minions for us. But he is going to take most of his HP here off of an ult. He needs to back off before he does die. Save is going to go down. We do actually get the W off the Morguard buffed minions. And game, set, match, Parents Basement. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Flawless. A flawless performance. Parents Basement shut out Circuit Disruptors 2-0 without conceding a single set. From the first set to the last, unwavering execution crushed any hope of a comeback. Circuit Disruptors could find no answers and crumbled helplessly. Set 1. Circuit Disruptors 6 kills. Parents Basement 17. Parents Basement 1. MVP is PB Dupree with 5 kills, 1 assist, and 5 kills, 1 death, and 10 assists. I'm sorry. It was one-sided from the start to finish. After building an overwhelming lead in lane phase, they left no openings in mid-game fights, completely locking down the match. There was not even a threat of hope for a comeback. Set number 2, Circuit Disruptors 3 kills, Parents Basement 21. Parents Basement. MVP, PBO, 5 kills, 0 deaths, 12 assists. It was one-sided from start to finish. After building an overwhelming lead in lane phase, they left no openings in mid-game fights. That's the same thing, I'm sorry. Alright. Let's look at the training report. Nice for Luke. Gonna finally almost hit the 20s. Same with Waldy. In all the top of attributes did decrease for FP1 again. That's not who we're looking to go up against. Parents' basement win over Circuit Disruptors finally snapped a frustrating stretch. The locker room can breathe again. The net job is making sure this does not become a one-night rebound. So if you look at our team info, our fan satisfaction is very satisfied. So, beautifully done. If you have liked this video, let me see. There's no major patch, I don't think, coming. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Please comment. And we will see you guys next time versus Hadlet Corpse.